We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball, the opener of the final series of the year between the Blues and the 66ers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Benjamin Sanders will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
So striding in, Shane Siebel, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here comes the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
First pitch, 640.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Johnny Jr.
Ready now, Johnny Jr. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sanders, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw just does get him at first, as he was really moving that time.
Batting first, the third baseman, Bronco McClendon.
Into the box now, Bronco McClendon. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we might be looking at, D-Row, is a team that might have lost its focus a little bit. They're definitely going into the postseason, but I don't like the way they've been playing the last week to 10 days.
Yeah, they've definitely been playing poorly, Dan, without question, not executing. But I will say this. When you go to the postseason and you show back up, all your numbers from the regular season get washed away and everybody's at 0.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Manny Escalante, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now in the box, Monty Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the left fielder, Willie Cole.
Stepping in, Willie Cole, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
The 1-2. Clips the inside corner for strike three. So coming to the plate, Tyler Blackwell, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. First offering on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1. I got the count 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, I love the fact the second baseman didn't put it in his pocket right there. He had no chance to get that runner at first with his speed getting down the line. The perfect exchange made it bang bang.
So now to the plate, Dallas Phillips. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Blackwell is off of first with 2 away. That evens it up, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him down.
Or you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Into the box, Nate Sweeney. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. It's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
To the plate now, McGee.
Number 3.
He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Max Taylor.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Max Johnson. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He'll enter play here at 323. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Shelby Marchetti.
So stepping in, Shelby Marchetti. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Here comes the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. set to get his evening at the plate started, Orlando Schultz. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Johnson has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
Not shortstop, Luis Rojas.
So striding forward now, Luis Rojas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch. Popped him up. Siebel is under it. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 12.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Benjamin Sanders. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Digging in, Greg Siebel. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Yeah, you take a look at that 2-seamer right there. Sinker had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
1-2 as he chases the slider. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate now, Dale Richards, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Richards hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
The 1-1 is outside for a ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
This one's down to third. Right to him. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Manny Escalante.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Manny Escalante. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Monty Smith.
Monty Smith.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Siebel has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And here in the season's final month, we give you a look there at where these guys sit in the division standings. Digging in to try it again, Willie Cole. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Cole just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in now, Tyler Blackwell. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Number baseman, number 99, Dallas Phillips.
Into the box, Dallas Phillips. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about it. A runner on first with two away. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. One and two now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Shane Siebel back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Siebel, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate, Johnny Jr. as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
And he's back standing. Standing in now, Bronco McClendon. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runners on first with one down. Now a throw over, runner back standing. Here it comes, 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two. The 2-1 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed. 2-2. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Working for the punch out and the offering. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Max Taylor. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. 2 out here and a runner at second. Two and 0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
So now to the plate, Max Johnson.
Foul ball.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Uranus is out in front here, 3-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Nate Sweeney.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. No, that's down.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. McGee waits on deck. Good battle. Count remains full. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Settling in now, McGee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Into the box now, Orlando Schultz. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And it's 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on the breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Shortstop, Louis Rojas.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
Now back, number 12.
In now, Benjamin Sanders. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
This is popped up. Taylor waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Shelby Marchetti, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Hit to 3rd. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, the second baseman, Greg Siebel.
Now at the plate, Greg Siebel. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Coming to the plate now, Dale Richards, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed. That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
One pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. Uranus is out in front, 3-1.
Leading off for the 66ers, the center fielder, Monty Smith.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball, that's down. Hey!
1-1 is a fastball offered at and missed. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box, Willie Cole, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jr. is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Standing in, Tyler Blackwell. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Blackwell is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. It can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Manny Escalante. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. Rojas will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Shane Siebel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat. Took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Digging in, Johnny Jr. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Dallas Phillips.
Dallas Phillips.
Pitch on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Nate Sweeney. As he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball well outside. McGee will be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
To the plate now, McGee. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the third baseman, Bronco McClendon.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
On its way is pitch number 75. Slow roller out to short. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 34. Taylor.
Digging in now, Max Taylor. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Dante Tracy enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Max Johnson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball one.
We're in the seventh inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. 3-1 now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, the left fielder.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Shelby Marchetti. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0. Laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. On the line, that's a base hit. Taylor ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Now back, second baseman, Red Evil.
At the plate, Greg Siebel, as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Fouled away. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Dale Richards, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The 66ers on top 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. David Pierce will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Andy Corona is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. At the plate, Orlando Schultz. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for rep number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, Luis Rojas, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Dante Tracy.
Ben Kohler will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second.
Now batting, center fielder, Monty.
Striding into the box, Monty Smith. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The left fielder, number
Stepping up
25.
now, Willie Cole.
Willie Cole.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Number 16, Tyler Rockwell.
Dan Turner answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Standing in now, Tyler Blackwell. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Turner, a 6'4" lefty. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Here's the 1-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The set and the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they like the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dallas Phillips. First pitch on its way. The set and the 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Payoff pitch on its way. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. He set the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The 66ers are out on top 4-2. Blake Newman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Andy Corona, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1. Oh, that's upstairs.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now that's popped up, and there's your first out of the inning. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Shane Siebel. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackwell back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The bat, the center fielder, Johnny Jr.
Now at the plate, Johnny Jr. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Bronco McClendon would be next. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he fouls this one off. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Bronco McClendon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. He's running. Pitch inside, the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. At the plate, Nate Sweeney.
Leading up for the 66, the third baseman, Nate.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Still 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, McGee. First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. That's popped up. Johnson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Catcher number 4, Orlando Schultz.
So digging in now, Orlando Schultz. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. For short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Runner at first following the error. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Luis Rojas. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back. He's set. Here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. In his career, Rojas is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edward Potter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th, number 43.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Max Taylor.
Batting 9, number 19, Casey Quick.
And now a pitch on the way.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Max Johnson. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Ready with the 1-0.
Ball that guy.
Lifted down the line in left, and no one will get this one. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. One out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile. bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So now to the plate, Shelby Marchetti, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Potter, a 36-year-old veteran, is a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Here it comes, 0-2.
That's step 1 and 2.
Runners on first with one down. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw all-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Francisco Betancourt answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Derek Richardson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. The 1-0. There's a slider taken for a ball.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2-0 count, the pitch. There's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready for another shot now, Dale Richards, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 1-0. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. A key pitch there with the bases loaded. It winds up stranding the potential tying run at second. And this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The 66ers with their 90th win, best in the division. Benjamin Sanders hangs win number 11 on his line. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score.